Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome, Tarot Ohana, to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean, and I'm happy to have you here at the channel today. This is for the sign of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. It is a love reading for the weekend. I hope that you are doing amazing. Obviously, time really is not important. If you ever feel led to this video, it could be your video at that point in time. Just wanted to let you guys know I posted a video Friday night of a song that I created based off of the fiery Aries moon and the opposing balancing Libra sun. It's a story of love that transcends polarity, rebirth, and time itself. I hope that it will be of joy to you and will evoke an emotion in you that brings hope and allows hope to linger on. All right, my darlings, we are going to get started. I have got the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Light Seers Tarot for your reading. So let's go ahead and let's split the deck. They have been pre-shuffled for you. And let's dive straight in. All right, your Oracle card is Poised. Finally a good one. All the other 9 signs got a very difficult card. So Poised, this means you're right where you're supposed to be. Don't move, my dear water signs. Okay, let's see what the tarot says and how it is aligned with this energy. All right, tarot. The 4 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Coins. Did I say the 3 of Swords? The Queen of Swords. I'm not sure if I said 3 or Queen, but it's the Queen. Ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. We got some good stuff for the water signs. Ooh, Knight of Coins. Not so much. 10 of Coins. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay, what comes between you? Heartbreak. Why is heartbreak in between you? Okay. 2 of Swords, because somebody doesn't know what to do. Knight of Swords. 10 of Wands. Okay, so 10 of Wands, there could be a focus on moving with this 10 of Wands, traveling with this 10 of Wands, because here's the 10 of Wands kind of happily moving along. But Poised is indicating you're right where you need to be in order to figure this out, okay? So you're right where you need to be in order to figure this out. That tells me that everything is happening as it's supposed to and in precisely the way it's supposed to. It just might not feel that way because of all the stress, the strain, the difficulty that is occurring as a result of some sort of heartbreak. So with the 3 of Swords, it could be an actual grief, right? Somebody's passed away, you're experiencing grief and having trouble overcoming it. It's possible that that energy exists here. The 3 of Swords is also an energy of just, grief and lamentations, right? Where it's like, oh, all this stress and strain, da 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 da. So there's this negative energy that's lingering in between you and your love. However, everything else that I see is really fantastic. It's just this negative energy that's lingering between the two of you. I mean, maybe you're at a distance, maybe you're long distance. 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords, so that's possible. There also could be something else going on in your life outside of the relationship that seems to be causing this sense of burden and struggle and difficulty. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We have, I just want to jump straight to one of the two of you, okay? One of the two of you is in this energy of trying to figure things out. Now, what are they trying to figure out? It's not very clear because what I'm seeing is somebody who is madly, passionately in love with you or you with them. And with the 10 of Coins, they see you as their long-term partner. So we have this long-term energy, 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. If the two of you are married, that explains this energy. If you're not married, maybe they're thinking about marriage. Maybe they're trying to figure out, okay, well, how do you get from where you are with all the stress, the strain, and the difficulty in order to this place of togetherness, this place of happily ever after, this place of feeling this sense of peace and contentment and just this overall joy of being together and growing a family together or growing some aspect of your life together. But yet it's like, well, how do you do that when there's so much stress, strain, trials here. It could be that the stress and the strain and the trials are so far outside of this connection that there's this, attempt to resolve the situation, but yet somebody doesn't know how to do that. With the Two of Swords, it's like, what do they do? What do they do to close the gap of distance? What do they do to release the stress and strain so that it doesn't interfere with the connection? What do they do to overcome a hurdle that has gotten in the way? What do they do? What do they do? All right. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about celebration. It's also about peace and harmony, right? So while one person's trying to figure out how to overcome the difficulty, the other is sitting in this place of peace and harmony, and they're not really experiencing the same difficulty as the first person. Instead, they're focused on, trying to work together, trying to find a way forward together, the Three of Coins. What can they do together to move past the difficulty? Whereas one person feels like the responsibility is all lying within them, right? So, but we have an energy of togetherness. How together can you overcome these stresses, strains, and difficulties? Well, we see that the Knight of Coins is here, and we see that there's been some sort of very slow-moving energy. And the slow-moving energy has not opened up the pathway for this individual to truly see that happily ever after and long-term love commitment are possible, because there's been roadblocks in the way. There's been steady movement, but it's been slow. So there may be a focus on that slow movement and how do you move past it. So we see a strong focus here on this beautiful energy, but yet Spirit is saying, look, you two are right where you're supposed to be. No matter how much time it's taken, sometimes it's slow for some people, sometimes it's fast for others, no matter how much time it's taken with that Knight of Coins, you're right where you need to be. No matter what stress and strain and difficulty you're dealing with, you're right where you need to be, because together, there'll be peace. Together, you'll find a way forward. Together, you'll receive the clarity you need regarding this long-term love and commitment. So the outcome that I'm seeing is I'm seeing somebody feels that they need to speak immediately. It's almost like speak now or forever hold your peace, It's like this person feels like they have to dash forward and communicate, and they need to communicate like now. And so we see this energy of, this feeling that they need to rush forward. They need to rush forward and communicate. They need to rush forward and take action of some sort. Sometimes the Knight of Swords dashes so fast that they don't think about what they're going to say before they say it. And it can sometimes, the words can sometimes land in the wrong way. And so we do see communication, but there's no indication of what kind of communication. So I would like to take one more card for you all. Let's see. Spirit, please talk. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that communication. So this is communication of love, communication of some sort of new way of planting roots between the two of you. So some sort of communication that's going to stir the heart and is going to solidify movement forward for the two of you. This is a brand new start for you and this person. Maybe the two of you aren't together and it's a coming together. And if that's the case, we see a brand new start here. We see a brand new start with love and a brand new start towards commitment. And that looks absolutely stunningly beautiful. A fresh start for my dear water signs. All right, my loves. Aloha, mahalo nui loa, love and light, kiss, kiss, and